Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate. So continue our look at the Northern Wasatch Parade of Homes. I've got Bruce Robinson with Symphony Homes, and tell me a little bit about your involvement in the Parade of Homes up here.
Well, we're excited each year to be involved in the Parade of Homes. It's a chance for us to build homes along with other builders in the Northern Wasatch area, which is Davis and Weber County, and invite the public into all of these new designs and get feedback from them about what they're thinking about current design ideas and colors and decorating features. It's an exciting time for us, and we love to be involved in it.
Yeah, it's great every year. So this year you guys dedicated a room to the fallen officers. So tell me about that.
Yes, as part of the parade, we wanted to involve the community in what we were doing, and we wanted to honor heroes from our community. In this particular room, we're honoring Sergeant Corey Ride, a fallen police officer from Utah County who gave his life in the line of duty. And so we decorated this room in a way to honor his service and his life.
That's a great idea. So I understand you did this in some of your other homes where you honored some other heroes.
Yes, in our other two parade homes in Kaysville and Layton, we honored the Kaysville Fire Department for their service. And in our Layton home, we honored Sergeant Ian Tawney, again a fallen Marine who gave his life for our country. And those rooms are decorated in themes to honor the service of these individuals.
I think that's wonderful. So tell me a little bit about Symphony Homes, and I guess you guys won a bunch of awards, right?
Yes, we did. We're a local Utah company and have been building for over 25 years. And when we first started building, we thought we could build any kind of home for anybody, and we learned over time that we needed to focus on doing one thing well, and that is we do move-up housing, typically homes from around 400 to 900,000. In talking to our buyers, we found out they needed three things to make their experience pleasant. One was they needed homes organized around different principles. Instead of building these large open plans where everything just ran together and there was a lot of cubic footage, we had to organize the homes in ways that they could emotionally react to them and enjoy being in them. So we changed
that.
Yeah, you've seen some of that.
Yeah.
So we changed ceiling heights, we put columns in the homes, we organized things in a way.
Kind of separate the space and kind of create a warm environment in places, right?
Leaves it open, but still organizes the space, and people have loved these homes. It's important because you raise your family in them and you have your friends over, and so they're great places and homes to entertain in, to have your family in and welcome your friends and neighbors over to. And so that was kind of the first principle. The second one is because they're move-up homes, our customers needed full design and architectural service. So we have a full designer, home designer, interior designer, and architectural services on our staff. So when they come in, we can customize each home and the decorating of it to their individual needs.
Came out really wonderful. So now tell me a little bit about your communities, because I know you guys have a certain way that you do your communities around your houses.
We do. Communities are really important to us. So each community has kind of an individualized entrance, but more importantly, our communities are designed so that people will interact with each other. They get a chance to interact with their neighbors. And this is done by putting parks and pools in the center of the community that all the residents share. And it's great. They get to know their neighbors, their kids get to play together, and it's just a great place to raise a family.
And this is awesome because you're not only you're creating a home, but you're creating a community, right?
Yeah, ultimately we're creating a lifestyle
where
people can come and enjoy their home and enjoy their neighbors and have a wonderful experience raising their family.
Yeah, and beautiful homes. I love your community. So if somebody wanted to contact you, how would they reach you?
www.symphonyhomes.com. It's on our website.
Okay, or they can call the number on the screen, right?
Yes, and the number on the screen.
So as we continue to look at the Utah County Parade of Homes, I always love this sort of thing because these houses are absolutely incredible. I've got Scott Bishop here, and he's with an Artisan Construction. And Scott, thanks for taking a minute.
You bet. It's good to be here.
Yeah. So obviously a spectacular home you've built. Now, as you guys built this, was this a spec home, meaning it was just kind of your own design, or were you building this for a buyer?
No, like most of what we do, this home was a pre-sold home where we sat down with a client, a great family, 6 kids, and sat down with the parents and helped them with the design process of the plans, and then worked through the construction process as well.
And great colors and style, very popular right now, which I noticed a lot of people are going to the real white and then some wood in there, and it really jumps off. And what kind of style would you guys consider this?
You know, I've heard people call it different things. A classic American farmhouse is one. A lot of the design work inside, you know, has kind of a Scandinavian style to it.
I can see that too.
And you know, where we arrived at this was really just with the homeowner and her personal preferences and pictures and all of those kinds of things, and we just put it all together, and everything just worked out really well.
Yeah, it got a lot of different feels and colors and style, but this is real popular right now where they're going to the light tones on the walls, you know, and the decorations are really what's popping in the room, right?
Yep, yeah. You create that kind of a blank palette where you can do a lot of different things with design and furniture and those kinds of things, and switch it out over the years, and everything still works.
Which I think is really smart. So tell me about the master bath here, what you guys created.
Master bathroom was, you know, they're really looking for openness. They got a little makeup desk there off to the side, and just really, and throughout the home, just wanted open, clean space, but not echoey. You know, there's a lot of wood in this home, and so we created spaces where rugs would work well, and used a lot of soft features in the home as well to complement that wood floor, and they did the same thing in the master bath.
Yeah, and that's great work, because you want that open feel, but you don't want it to sound like if you clap it just echoes forever.
Yep.
That's a good way to look at it. So in this front entry, obviously, with some wood ballast, right, or banisters.
Yep. They had 2 sets of staircases, one up the front, one up the back. The back one leads up to this room here. Just a great loft, kids area space, and just really comfortable hangout spot. So.
And so heading in here, kind of looking over the neighborhood, where was this house situated?
So it's southern facing. It's got 2 just great sized decks off of 2 bedrooms in the front. So they really took advantage of indoor-outdoor living space as well in the home.
Yeah, and I love the kind of colors and styles and the unique little things that you did that work on the ceiling. It's just wonderful.
It's one of the fun things working with clients and with decorators. We really enjoy it, because if it's all up to us, you know, I necessarily wouldn't have picked all of the things that went into here, but we just had a great time, great experience. It was really fun, and we just enjoy seeing how things turn out.
Yeah, it turned out great. So if somebody wanted to contact you, how would they reach you?
ArtisanConstructionUtah.com, and my phone number is 801-234-0468.
They say on camera I'm a little stiff, but I insisted that I be the one to tell you about the world's finest, safest garage door, the Martin Door, available at your nearest door, lumber, or hardware company. Tell them Dave Martin sent you. Now what's stiff about that?
Here at Real Estate Essentials, we love to support local business, and we love nothing more than local business that's had international success. And Martin Garage Doors is one of those. So the next time you're looking to buy garage doors, buy local, buy the best, buy Martin Garage Doors.
Amsco Windows was founded in Utah over 65 years ago. Our 535,000 square foot facility is one of the largest vinyl window plants in the country. We provide more windows in the state of Utah than all other manufacturers combined, and with Amsco, your design potential is limitless. At Amsco, we understand that quality, service, on-time delivery, and pleasing the customer are vital to our success. Amsco Windows. Make your home a masterpiece.
It used to be that credit was used primarily to assess risk, and lower credit scores paid higher rates and with less favorable terms. These days, credit is used in a myriad of ways. Consider employment. Some employers consider low scores to mean less discipline and potential future disloyalty. That's why credit education is more important today than ever before.
Well, we've been thinking about it, and we're just not sure.
I understand.
We've never sold a house before.
I'll walk you guys through every step.
So if we sell, do you think we can swing it?
Well, I have the numbers right here, and based on the comps that I found, the timing is perfect. There's a lot of buyers for a house like yours.
It's good to know.
I'm so excited.
So Clay, I'm excited about this house. We're headed down to Payson, and this home they have really, really decked out. And it's one of those properties I like to call it's what we consider a cap property. And when I say a cap property, what that means is the appraisal is only going to go so high on this one, and so it's going to have a lot of demand because it's got everything that you'd ever want in a property. The sellers really decked this thing out, and on some levels, it's kind of unfortunate because the sellers really put a lot of money into this house and they really decked it out. But that's going to work out really well for a buyer.
Yeah, it's a beautiful home. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, look
Great
at the
curb appeal.
finishes that they finished. I mean, look at that wood door and the wood flooring that they put in here.
I love that. Yeah, that is a classic look.
Yeah, and the fireplace, that custom fireplace they put in, that's a custom built-in entertainment center there, and all the finishes, you're going to notice all the granite and everything is really decked out. So this one's going to be listed about $359,900, and it's right in the Brookside subdivision. And one of the really cool things about it, of course, is financing in this area, right, Clay?
Yes, I mean the great thing about Payson is it's fully qualified for that USDA rural housing loan. So literally you can get into this amazing property for zero down, and the interest rates are phenomenal, not to mention the fact that it has one of the lowest mortgage insurance that's available out there. So the payment you get on this type of a property, your bang for your buck, it's just hard to beat with the financing available for this type of a loan and on this home.
Yeah, and forever that went away because back in the kind of the peak they were doing stuff like this, and it went away forever.
Yeah.
And now USDA's brought it back in kind of these rural areas, which would be considered Payson. It's not that far away though. It's only 15 minutes away from Provo.
I love the Payson area because it really is. It's so close to everything, but yet you have that little bit of a rural feel. But you're close to all the amenities, all the things that you're going to need for shopping or anything else. It's just a great area.
Yeah, and as you can see by looking through this thing, they've got those beautiful floors throughout. And the master bedroom, which we're going to go look at here, is spectacular. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So what they did is they modified the floor plan. The seller was actually involved with the builder, and she was selling the build jobs, and so she knew this floor plan real well and the ideas of how to lay it out and what to do it. So they pushed it in. They took out one of the bedrooms and added into the master and put those nice coffered ceilings in there and some real nice trim work.
That just opens it right up. That is a really nice touch, how they've done that.
And they spared no expense. This is real popular right now. Instead of just doing regular mirrors, they'll frame them into white picture frames. And they've done just a great job. Separate tub and shower, which you have to have. I always talk about that, right?
Yes. No,
good sized clousets.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the things I really like about this property, they didn't stop just on the inside. They carried it into the outside. In a few minutes, we're going to go look at this. They did a playhouse outside, and it's got electricity, it's a perfect little area for the kids to go play. Yeah. And it's got a kind of a secluded backyard with a lot of trees, as you can see. They've all, of course, that big deck off the back, which you just have to love, right?
Yes, that's beautiful. And the kids, with that power in there, it's the funniest thing how much of a difference that makes for the kids. That is.
They've got a zip line right there. Do you see the zip line?
Oh yeah, going right across there.
And right on the right-hand side, what we just saw there, they've got a woodworking area, and it's got all set up so you can do your woodworking.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
$359,900 down in Payson. That's a spectacular property.
That really is.
And so this is always one of my favorite parts of the show, where we're going to go look at the parade of homes because they do such an incredible job. And I'm here with Cameron Powell, and he's with Edge Homes. And Cameron, thanks for taking a minute with us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, okay, so tell me, this was your parade of homes here for 2015. Tell me a little bit about this particular home.
Yeah, we opened a new neighborhood in East Lehigh called Canyon Hills. And we took advantage of some of the best lots that are in there with the view over a park, the pool, the tennis, and this home was designed. It's been in the works for a little over a year. We just wanted to showcase, a home that we can do and build this home in this community or many of our other communities.
Okay, yeah, because you guys are building all over the place.
Yeah.
And so this particular subdivision then is on the east side, so it's going to be on the east side of the freeway, and I assume up on the hill there?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, kind of Thanksgiving Point, but up on the hill.
Exactly.
Traverse Mountain, is that what they're calling it?
Yeah, a little further in. But it's near all the software companies, a lot of growth out there.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and a lot will continue to grow out there, right?
This subdivision came out with the rankings of a subdivision that's where one single builder is. This is the #1 selling community in the state of Utah.
Yeah, because Lehigh just a couple months ago came out that it was like the #3 fastest growing city in the United States. Yeah. And so in this particular, this is where all the software development is going in. So this has got to be really, yeah. So this product's really hot right now, right?
It is. Yeah.
And there's some of those views looking out that window here. And so tell me a little bit about this particular home and what you guys, how you furnished it and what your plans were here.
Well, this is our Vanessa floor plan, which is a master down 2-story. So you have a master down, beautiful views right off the back, and then you see there that the bathrooms attached to the master with the walk between both his and hers closet. Just we went into a lot into the details, but as we build these parade homes, we want to do it so our buyers can reproduce this same thing in their houses. So we use only the same materials that we offer in our parade of homes, and so this tub and these beautiful cabinets, the tile shower, are things that they can come in to our design center and find the same material and reproduce it in their own house.
That's great, and that's really nice. So, so was this one built then for a specific buyer, or was this one built specifically for the parade?
It was built specifically for the parade and sold within a couple days of it, releasing for sale during the parade.
Oh, I'm sure.
We had somebody that wanted this as a second home and purchased this one. Went very quickly.
I'm sure it did. You guys did a really nice job with the colors. Obviously, you guys a real neutral palette, which is real popular right now, and lots of white. And then really accent those colors, which I really like.
What people love when they come and visit us every year at Edge Homes, to our parade homes, is this is something you can reproduce in a home that's that's not over $1 million. You can take these ideas and take them home, use the same colors, and it works with people with just great ideas of redoing their own houses or reproducing a new house.
Yeah, and you guys did a spectacular job, as you guys always do. So, Cameron, tell me, if somebody wanted to contact you and learn more about Edge, how would they do that?
Best place to start online with edgehomes.com, and then come out and visit one of our 10 models.
Hard and no one likes to do it. It should be an adventure, and we here at Wasatch Moving Company make it one. We are that extra bit of help that everyone needs. Let us take the stress out of moving for you with our excellent and careful staff and our flat rate affordable pricing. Call Wasatch Moving Company today, the official movers of Real Estate Essentials with Jay Deere on ABC.
A Better Clean, based in Salt Lake City. Fast, free, in-home quotes done by experienced professionals with uncompromised quality. We take pride in the service we provide. We have products safe and eco-friendly. We exceed every expectation, so give us a call today.
Northern Wasatch Board of Realtors supports Utah home values.
So
So continuing our look at the Utah County Parade of Home, I've got Matt Yates here with the Highland Custom Homes. Matt, thanks for taking a minute with us.
You bet. Thanks, Jay.
Okay, so spectacular home that you built here. Now, I know with the Parade of Homes, oftentimes you're doing a spec home, which would be for, you know, just kind of the style and design put in the parade. And then sometimes you're doing one that's actually designed for somebody or a homeowner. What was the case in this one?
Yeah, this home was designed for a particular family that we worked with on the home. They wanted both kind of a craftsman style and bring in a contemporary mountain style with the timbers in the front and the red clad windows. A beautiful home.
Yeah, so I can see that because you got those red windows on the exterior. You've got these big bold beams in here, but you still got the craftsman style with those light tone walls and the white casing, which is beautiful. So headed into the kitchen, tell me a little bit about what they had in mind.
Yeah, this is a beautiful functional kitchen with all stainless steel appliances. They have a larger family, so they wanted the conveniences of a double fridge without the cost of Sub-Zero. And so we were able to implement that in the home, as well as a large walk-in pantry. Unique feature of the pantry is there is a hidden door from the garage where they can bring in the heavier items from the grocery store and sneak it through the pantry.
That's great. So they don't have to go around. They don't have to lift up those water bottles, go all the way in through the door. They just open that up and just pass right through.
Absolutely.
That's a great feature.
Yeah, another neat feature about the kitchen as well is the windows above the sink are actually pass-through windows. And you can raise those 3 windows and pass through your barbecue and food items right onto the back deck as you're entertaining with other people in the backyard.
That's a great feature. I love that. Okay, so set it in. This is the master then?
This is the master bedroom, and the homeowners were particular on this home. They wanted a kind of a spa-like feel to the house and their retreat there. They actually have a built-in day bed here, so when the kids come in at night and want to jump into bed, they have a place outside of the bed that the kids could jump into. So our finished carpenter built that in along with the desk. We have the stained blue pine for that spa-like feel on the ceilings, as well as it carries through into the master bathroom.
That's great. Yeah, it turned out wonderfully. So headed in here to the master bath. Tell me a little bit about this one.
Yeah, we continued with that same spa-like feel with the river rock as the tile underneath the cabinets. We have the granite and the marble around the master tub into a full large walk-in shower. A unique feature about the master bedroom is also there's a door that leads out to a sunken hot tub in the backyard directly off of the master bedroom suite.
Well, that's great. That way, if they're in the hot tub, they don't have to go back through the house, and they can just come right in and shower. That's a great idea. And so this is the front room, right?
This is the front room, the gathering place right off the front door. Unique things about this home that we enjoyed building with the homeowner was all the finish work and detail in the home. Upstairs here in the guest bedroom is actually a hidden room. It's from the TV series Doctor Who, the English series, and there's a hidden phone booth that you pass through to get into the private guest quarters, as well as the homeowner actually made some of the furniture that was unique to that TV series.
That's really awesome. That's a great work. That's what we love about Parade of Homes, right? Because they can just get so creative and just do really cool stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Ed, down here in this basement kitchen, tell me a little bit about this.
Yeah, this is a home theater entertaining area. There's a unique 50s kitchen that we put down there with 50 appliances. And she's a cake decorator by profession, so she wanted her own little place that she could actually bring her clients in and entertain and do their work there in the basement as the kids watch the home theater.
Well, you guys did a tremendous job on this home. So obviously on the backyard, it decks out just the way it should. So tell me, if somebody wanted to contact you and wanted to talk about building, how would they reach you?
Either highlandcustomhomes.com or you can call us at 801-787-5401.
So Darren, take a look at this beautiful home.
I love this place.
Yeah, spectacular. And this one's got a lot going for it. I thought it'd be a really good one to kind of feature on the show because it's got a lot of great things going for it. And I'm going to kind of hit on 3 points that I think are really important. Number one, it's in Saratoga Springs. Again, it's a brand new build, and Saratoga Springs has always been very popular, but it always struggled with transportation issues.
Yeah, it's hard to get out there. They
That's
just
right.
had that little one road that went around. around. And
so always had the beautiful views, and people liked it, but it was too far away. Well, now they've got all this transit system that gets you right out there, which is awesome. They've got the Mountain View Corridor, and they've got all these lateral ways to get out there.
Pioneer Crossing.
So it's not far away anymore, and it's really close to the tech industry and where they're building out, and so there are a ton of jobs coming into that Thanksgiving point, and so that's number 2, and so we're expecting appreciation in the coming years to be exceptional in this area.
The more people move in, the more the demand is for housing, so you expect your property to appreciate in value.
That's right.
Yeah.
But number 3, and what I think is most important about this one, it can qualify for zero money down.
That's right. It's one of my favorite aspects of properties out there in much of Saratoga Springs is that they're in what we call a rural housing eligible area currently. And that means that those homes can be purchased to qualified borrowers for zero money down.
Yeah, well, that's what they call them, zero money down.
That's right.
But this is, and you're always dealing with this issue in real estate, and people are always, is it cheaper to rent or is it cheaper to own?
Right.
And
especially now.
Especially, and right now rentals are, because there's been so much people moving into the state, rentals are super high demand, and so they're going for a lot of money. And the cost of money right now on a loan, on a 30-year loan, is really, really inexpensive.
Yeah, historically especially.
And so this particular house, this is a great time and a great situation, because a lot of people that are renting, they maybe can't come up with that 5% down, which on this particular home could be close to around $20,000 or so.
Yeah, that's right.
And so it's a great opportunity that they can buy a house and not stress themselves out. And if they have some sort of down payment, they can keep it in the bank as security, or they can, they didn't get out of the rental pool and start to see some of that appreciation that we talked about.
Yeah, especially on a beautiful home like this.
The house speaks for itself. I almost need to talk about the house, because it is, I mean, it's almost like a decorator home, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I love this house.
One of the things I really like about also, let's talk about the house, because it's spectacular. Big, huge master bedroom upstairs, and they got a couple other bedrooms up there. But it's right next to the school. It's in a cul-de-sac, what they call like a hammerhead cul-de-sac. So it's got cul-de-sacs on either side. And so it's got one street that comes in, it's got cul-de-sacs on either side. And so there's nobody just running up and down the streets. It's really quiet.
Nice.
And it backs to the school on the other side of that fence. That's where the school is, the elementary school. And the views out the front are absolutely spectacular. And so if you got those things and can line them up, this is a spectacular home.
Yeah, I actually love this place. I love the view of Timpanogos from across the lake. It's fantastic.